Hello and welcome to Kate O Show. By the way, my name is Kate Iregu. I'm the best-selling author of the book Triumph in the Midst of Adversity, the book where I've shared my life struggles and the 8 key strategies I've applied to overcome my difficulties that have led to ultimate triumph. And I'm an international public speaker, I'm a life coach, and I'm a strategic consultant. To find more details, to reach me, go on my website is www.triumphinthemidstofadversity.com. So, how are you doing, guys? Nice to have you watching today. I'm going to talk to you about a fantastic topic that you'll be waiting to hear, and that is how to triumph in the midst of adversity. Are you watching me today? Are you going through some adverse situation in your life? Are you going through some challenges? Are you going through some difficulties? Or are you stuck? Then you're at the right place. Keep on watching. So, if you're going through adverse situation in your life, or difficult situation, or challenge, no matter what you have chosen to call it today, I must tell you there are key things that you need to know about your situation. If not, you might crumble in it. And what I have for you is my 8 key strategies that have been tested, that I've used to handle my adversity that have led to ultimate triumph. So what is it that you're going through? What is that difficult situation that you've been going through that has crumbled you and denied you of your dream? Listen to me today. Life is full of challenges, guys. Life is full of difficulties, but it's important that you have the 8 key strategies to overcome your life struggles. And what is these 8 key strategies? It's called Absalah. A meaning that you need to acknowledge your difficulties. You might be watching me out there. Maybe this show is for you. You are going through a difficult situation, but you are not accepting it. You are not embracing your pain. Neither you're sweeping it underneath the carpet. My dear, you must embrace your difficulties. First thing you must do in a difficult situation is for you to acknowledge, okay? If you're going through hardship, if you're going through marital crisis, if you're going through unemployment issues, whatever your difficulties or your challenges may be, you must acknowledge that indeed this is a difficult situation. Because if you do not do that, what happened to you is this. You allow the situation to escalate and it gets worse. And for some of you out there, you take your difficulties as the norm. You are going through a challenging situation, you have been abused in a relationship, but you just take it as the norm. And you think things are going to figure themselves out. No. Unfortunately, no. You must acknowledge that indeed you are in adversity, that this is challenging for you. And after you do that, you need to figure out what is the cause of this problem. What is the root cause of this issue that I'm going through today? Because not until you do that, you will not seek for help. So you acknowledge it, you figure out what the root cause is, and what you do next is to seek for help. You deal with it. If you can't deal with it on your own, what do? You ask for someone to help you. And when I say seek for help, it's not just talking to unfriendly friends, guys. You know what I mean. They are friends, and they are friends indeed. You have friends out there who are just waiting to hear your story, and the next minute, you drop the phone, they are chatting with another friend, just laughing away their lives with the story of your life that you have shared with them. They sympathize with you on the phone, but in reality, do they really care about you? The answer is no. So therefore, when you're seeking for help, you seek for help from genuine people, from professionals who can help you, depending on what you're going through. If it's your life challenges, if you feel you're stuck, then you're at the right place. You can contact me, info@triumphinthemidstofadversity.com. That's my email. But what I'm saying to you today is this. You might have friends that care for you. That was good news. I appreciate them, guys. Because oftentimes when people go through adverse situations, guys, that is the time you know who your true friends are. Because indeed, your true friends will stay with you in difficulties and in good times. Oprah Winfrey said that many would like to ride on the limo with you, but not many will want to stay by the roadside when your limo breaks down, either in the winter or under the rain. They wouldn't. So you need to surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with the right people, because in my own journey, guys, that was a huge mistake I made. I was so kind to people, and I'm still kind. I can't stop that. But the problem I had was this. I thought that when I'm kind to people, they'll be kind to me in return. That was the truth my mother told me, but it ended up not to be true in my life, my dear. And I said, wow. My mom said, one good turn deserves another. Are you there thinking like me? You might be in my shoes. I thought one good turn indeed deserves another. I saw my mom doing, a lot of good to humanity. Even before I knew the word charity, my mom was doing that every day of her life. And I grew up and I copied that as well. Kind to people. But the time I faced adversity, guys, my goodness me, I don't even want to remember it. But you know what? It's good to remember in a positive way, because that is what has made me who I am today. My life struggles have actually made me a better person. I was asked this question: Kate, if you have been given the opportunity to start your life all over again, how would you like that? And guess what my answer was? No, I wouldn't want to live my life all over again, because the adverse situations I've been through, the challenges I've been through, they have actually made me who I am today. And I would rather wait to see how I end this world rather than to start afresh. So what I'm telling you today is this: life can be challenging, guys. There will be times that you will ask yourself, why me? But you know what? Instead of asking why me, just know that in every situation that you go through, there is always something that you can do to help yourself. And it's always a learning curve. Even if it's a bad relationship you've been in, know there is something for you there to learn. If it's your child that has gone through a challenging situation with health issues, just like myself, there is always something for you to learn from it as well. So don't give up, guys. Never give up. And also, I must say to you that sometimes even the challenging situation, when you're going through your challenging situation, the people that you actually, think that they will be there for you, you trusted them the most, they might actually be the one that will actually push you down. They might even make your situation worse. I have been there myself. I have been in a situation when I relied on a friend, because some of you might be watching me saying, no, I have good friends. We've been together for 20 years. Don't worry about the years. I had a friend, was a schoolmate, actually dated a friend of mine in school, and we became very close when we met in Lagos. I knew her for about 20 years before the time she did what she did. I asked her to go to my daughter when I had to run to the shop, but guess what she did? She said yes, but did she go to my children? Not at all. What she did was to call the social services on me. So that's what I'm saying today. It doesn't matter how many years you've had friends, don't rely on that, okay? What you must know is that you need to equip yourself so that when the shock comes, you can actually take it. You can handle it. So you can triumph in the midst of your adversity. And that is what have led to the writing of this book. The best-selling book is on Amazon, Triumph in the Midst of Adversity. In this book, I've shared my life struggles and the 8 key strategies I've applied to overcome my difficulties that have led to ultimate triumph. And here I also tell you what you must do and what you must avoid in any difficult situation for you to overcome. Are you there feeling sorry for yourself in a difficult situation, guys? It's not going to help you. I'm telling you the fact. If you want to hear the truth, if you want to hear words of wisdom, if you want to hear inspiring words, supportive words, this is the channel you must tune into. But I must tell you, don't feel sorry for yourself, guys. No matter how difficult your situation may be, you'll be able to turn your situation around for your own good. That's what I'm telling you today. Don't quit, guys, because quitters will never win and winners will never quit. Continue running. This world you're living is a race, guys. Who told you it's going to be easy? I had one favorite quote. I said that God has never told you. There was no time God have told us that it's going to be easy. Did God tell you that? I must tell you no. In my years of Christianity, I must tell you, God have not said it's going to be easy, but what he has promised you and I is that it's going to be there for us in our difficulties. And it will guide us towards to scale through. So why don't you run with my 8 key strategies? Get on Amazon. Triumph in the Midst of Adversity is the book that many has been anticipating. And hear the story, the testimonies. Some have said it's a life manual. Some have said it's their mini Bible. But I said, well, my book is not compared to Bible. Bible is Bible. But I know that it's a book that has come to actually help you. Are you going through any challenging situation in your life? Are you stuck? Are you giving up? Please don't give up. Get on Amazon, get that book and help yourself, because I've actually turned my life struggles to triumph. You can turn your pain to profit, guys. You can turn your sorrow to success, and you can turn your failure to fulfillment. If you want to do that, then get that book and help yourself. And before I leave you, before I go on a short break rather, subscribe to Kate O Show on YouTube if you want more of such videos that will be helping you and that you feel motivated and to direct you on the right path. Thank you, and I'll see you. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
The life-changing book many have been waiting for has been released on Amazon, titled Triumph in the Midst of Adversity. This book is a transformational, powerful and inspiring read. It will help you to overcome your difficulties. In fact, applying the proven strategies in this book will reduce breakdown in the society and help you live a fulfilled life.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm back from a commercial break and I hope you had a fantastic time, and stay to the end of this show if you love what you heard earlier. If you want to sponsor my clothing or my makeup, get in touch, okay? It's info@triumphinthemidstofadversity.com. Okay, great. So I was talking to you earlier on how to triumph in the midst of adversity, meaning that in any difficult situation that you're going through, you can actually be relevant. Because one thing that you must not do, guys, if you haven't heard me speak today, run with this. Listen to this and run with it. Don't you ever think that a time will come that your difficulties will be over and you're actually waiting for that time to come so you can actually live a fulfilled life, guys. That is the lie that you've told yourself. And one thing I said to you in my book, not to do is not to lie to yourself, guys. Because in life, challenges will come. What you need to do is to learn how to move on with your life in any situation that you find yourself. So, as I said earlier, you need to surround yourself with the right people, guys. Choose your friends wisely because you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. So deliberately choose those you call your friends because it's very important. Because the friends you surround yourself with will determine whether your journey of adversity will be longer, will be smoother, or will be very rough. I've been there. So I'm speaking to you from experience, guys. I know what I'm telling you about. Don't wait until your own time before you learn. As J.T. Fox says, experts learn from others' experiences. In as much as it's good to learn from your own experience, also learn from others' experience. Don't wait for you to go through that journey just on your own. Because I have gone through it and I'm here to help you so you can go through your journey that have taken me 10 years. You can scale through yours just within a year or a few months. All depends on you. So guys, that is my own takeaway for you today for that. Don't forget that. Don't lie to yourself. And don't feel sorry for yourself because no matter the difficult situation that you're going through, tell yourself this, what is it that I can do? But sometimes some people try and they say, gosh, I've given up, it didn't work. But one thing you must do, when you try and you have not gotten the outcome that you actually deserve, what you should tell yourself is this, I have tried this. It hasn't given me the outcome that I deserve. So what is next? That is the approach. That is how I've approached my life, guys. I've gone through difficult situations where the doctors have failed me. My daughter go to the hospital and come back with more problems, guys. But it got to a day I told myself, I said, Kate, this child needs to get out of these seizures. She have to get out of this seizure because she wasn't born with seizures in the first place. The doctors have done some errors here which they wouldn't accept, and they're actually making your situation worse. And guess what I did? I actually went to seek for help. So when I tell you things, I'm not speaking to you just because I'm a motivational speaker or because I'm a public speaker or because I'm a life coach, but I'm telling you the reality of my life because it works. As I said to you, my strategies have been tested. They have been tested for several adverse situations. I've been tested for unemployment, it has been tested for marital crisis, it has been tested from sibling rivalry and hate, it has been tested for several issues I've been through. But I must tell you, you must learn from every experience that you go through. As I've learned from mine, and mine has made me a better person, that is why I'm here today as a life coach, as a strategic consultant, as I'm here today as a motivational speaker, and I'm here presenting my show to you. And you're enjoying it, sitting back and relaxing, guys. I want you to do the same for yourself because you can turn your life struggles to success. And in the difficult situation that you're going through, you can actually ask yourself what you can do right in that situation, guys. Don't wait until the situation is over because if you're watching me now and you indeed know the date and the time that your life challenges will be over, please inbox me. Leave a comment underneath this video. Whatever you can do, just get back to me. You have a date that when that date comes, you will not have challenges again. There you can sit back and be waiting for it to be over. But indeed, there's no time. There's nothing like that on earth. So therefore, what you need is to keep going. Push, persevere. Be determined to succeed. Because if you want to be in the driver's seat of your life, which will be for another day, if you really want to be in the driver's seat of your life, you must learn these 8 key strategies. That is the same pattern. That is the same strategies people like Oprah Winfrey have run with, have lived their life. If you listen to their story, listen to people like Les Brown, listen to people like J.T. Fox, listen to people like, Tony Robbins. If you listen to these people, what I'm telling you, what I've applied to my life, that is the same approach they've applied to their life. I read that after I've done my own journey, and I said, wow, if I'd actually listened to them maybe much earlier. But what am I saying? Learn from my own experience, guys, and pick yourself up from wherever you are. It's never too late, guys. Don't tell me that, oh, Kate, if I'd met you last year, if I met you 10 years ago, don't use any excuse to keep yourself, stuck, okay? Because excuses can be cheap, guys. Excuses can be very cheap, but the consequences can be so expensive. So remember that every excuse you make to keep your life in one spot, that is going to haunt you in the near future, guys. So do you want to do that? I know your answer will be absolutely no, no, no. You don't want to get stuck. You don't want to give excuses today that's going to haunt you tomorrow. Do you want that? I believe you don't want that. So therefore, do the best that you can. What is it that you love? What is it that you love? You must love something. Don't get distracted with your life struggles, guys. Move over it. Because one thing is this. Challenges, when they come, sometimes you want to hide away from it. Sometimes you want to jump it over. No, you can't. You have to embrace your pain, guys. You have to go through it. Go through it and learn from it and run with it. And if you want to get more details of my 8 key strategies, as I told you, if you want to really take it as a manual, which have helped many, get that book. It's only £14.99 on Amazon. And in a few weeks' time, I might be doing a promo. But look at it this way, guys. You go to McDonald's to buy food. Next minute, you've gone to the toilet. And that's it. That's the end of it. But this is a book that's going to help you in your life, help you in your personal development, okay? So this book has become bestseller on 3 categories on Amazon. So I know what I'm telling you is something that that is going to help you, and you need to grab your copy now. Before copies are off or the price goes up, because when demand goes up, what happens in economics? Prices go up. No, I'm just joking, guys. I'm not going to increase it. I can just have some promos for you time to time, when I feel like, okay? But what I must tell you, learn to invest in yourself, okay? Learn to invest in yourself and know that it is possible, okay? Don't fill yourself with limiting beliefs. Don't get distracted with the storm. Tell yourself that no matter the storm, that it will always cool down, okay? And I'm working on my 2nd book that's going to help you as well. It's a motivational book that's going to help you all year round. If you've read this and you've moved on with your life and you still think you still need some motivation daily, then that book is something you must grab as well, okay? So I will update you, and you check my YouTube channel, you'll be seeing the book live here, okay? So continue watching this channel, because this is a place that you're going to get, advice, wisdom to succeed, and way to forge forward. Don't think that, you can't do it, okay? Because what you say about yourself is powerful. Listen to this. I was listening to Oprah Winfrey recently, and he said something, that the mother was a maid, and the grandmother was a maid, and the aunts were maids. And on one day, the mother was washing clothing and put them on the rail. And she was just standing there because she had to boil them, because then there were no, washing machine. She had to boil them the pot and hung them out. And Oprah was just there at the balcony watching the grandmom. Guess what the grandmom said? He said, girl, my Oprah girl, he said, Oprah, listen to the grandmom. He said, I hope that you get some good white folks in the future soon. And this is what you'll be doing. Oprah said, right in her mind, she said, no, grandma, I'm not going to do this. This is not for me. So what are you looking at today? Are you looking at the life of your mother, looking at the life of your father, or those around you, your aunts, and you are actually, running and planning your life based on the achievement, guys? You can distinguish yourself, guys. Oprah's mother, nobody knew about Oprah's mother's name today. As I said about Oprah's mother, now, did you hear me call her name? I don't even know who she is. It's because of Oprah, that's why we know the mom and the dad. So you can do the same for yourself, guys. You can make your own history. Are you judging your future because of your life struggle? You will say, oh, my mom went through this. She never came out of it, so I won't come out of it. Oh, my mother died of this problem, so I'm going to die in this problem because genes said so, because genetics said so, because this is the lineage. Listen, guys, you have to know who you are and speak what you want into your life and move with that, okay? Run with your life. Don't use excuses. Don't let what surrounds you to define who you truly are, because I know that I'm in the driver's seat of my life. Are you in the driver's seat of your life, guys? If you want to be in the driver's seat of your life, you must run with these, strategies and these tips I'm giving you today. Because if you think because your mother didn't make it and you will not make it in business, then you must tell yourself. Huge lie, guys. I must tell you that. It doesn't work that way. You can only fail when you do what people did wrongly. You didn't learn from their mistake. Then you might think about failing. Okay? But if your mother failed, what you should ask yourself, what did my mother do? What can I do differently? Remember that you have your own identity. Even if someone did the same business that you did, you also have your own, skills, your personal skills. Maybe it's your customer service might differ from that of your parent. I'm just giving you an instance so you can really get this clear, guys, because don't use excuses to keep yourself in a box. Okay? Don't underestimate who you are. Don't underestimate who you are, darlings. Don't underestimate who you are. Know that no matter the difficulties, that indeed that you can stand strong. What I tell you to do is this. If your challenges have come really tough and you are crying and you don't crumble in it. Maybe you're just crying, you are down, that's okay. If crying will make you feel a little bit better, you can cry. But there's one thing you must not do. As you cry, make sure that your tears are not wasted, guys. If you shed your tears, do not let it drop in vain. That every tears have dropped from your eyes, let it move you a step closer to achieving your goals. That's what you must do. Because I've been in situations where I've wept myself, but I make sure that those tears didn't just drop on the ground and wasted away. I made sure they drew me closer to achieving my goals. That's what I want for you as well. And also, maybe you have crumbled already before you're watching this show. There's also good news for you guys. If you have crumbled already, right? There's good news for you. What you must not do is this. If the bricks are falling on you already, you couldn't stop them from falling, guys. Hold on there, okay? It has fallen on you. It's falling. The walls are falling, okay? And you can't stop it anymore. It's actually cracked. You can see it dropping on you. One thing that you must not do. Do not allow the bricks to fall over you so you go down. No way. Don't allow that. Step on those bricks, guys. Step on it. And know the use of your voice. If you can do that, if you step on those bricks and you know the use of your voice, indeed you have triumphed in the midst of adversity. Which is the title of this book. This book is a life-changing book. God gave me the title 2007, but do you know why I didn't write it? Because I was thinking, like most of you out there, I was waiting for my difficulties to be over. I was actually waiting for a time that my life challenges would be over before I write this book. But do you know what? Something happened in 2017. Do you want to know that? Happened to me? What happened to me? I came up with a strategy, which is called consistent fulfillment strategy. When I started that strategy, it was a turning point for me. It was a huge turnaround. And that was when I wrote my book within 8 months and published it in 2018. No, 2018, I finished the book. I published it, that's March, to be precise, 2019. And guess what? By June 2019, my book is bestseller on Amazon in 3 categories. And do you know what? Even before the book was written, I was saying to my son that this book is going to become a bestseller on Amazon. My son said, Mommy, you are too optimistic. Why do you think your book will become a bestseller? There are people who have their books on Amazon for 20 years. They are not bestseller yet, Mom. You are just too optimistic. And I said, son, it's not how many years people have written books, guys. It's not how many years, son. He said, Mommy, then what? I said, it depends on what you want. If you want something and you want it enough, good enough, you want it so really, really, really tough in your mind, strong in your heart, you believe in it, and you are ready to put maximum action, indeed, you will get it. You will achieve it. That's what happened to me. I was speaking at an event. in Croydon Park Hotel. And as I was speaking, when I finished speaking, the whole audience came out to my stand. They were talking to me about my book, and they were buying my book. And guess what? When I got home that day, I got an email, congratulations, Kate, big congratulations. You are bestseller on 3 categories on Amazon. That was from my publisher. So what am I saying to you? Do not judge your life with people around you. Do not judge your life with the people that brought you to this world, because you are indeed a unique being. You are unique as a human being. So don't compare your life with others. Be in the driver's seat to your life and live a fulfilled life. Thank you for watching, and see you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye for now. Thank you. Bye.